Hey, you guys. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time for an energy update. You have a few questions to ask. Excuse me. David is already here with us. He spelled my name properly. He hesitated on the extra L, but he got it. So, he does have a message for us, and we will get to that. Yeah. Shuffling our light worker cards. One more, they said. One more shuffle. Okay. Oh, before that, we shall do the pendulum and ask some questions, okay? Oh, listen, before we start, you guys, if you can, if you have Netflix, FlixNet, this is not a promotion, for entertainment purposes only. Right there. Thursday Night Alive, every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Members only, first Friday of the month. Personal questions only on the members. Only lives, please. Okay. Get you back where you belong. All right. So let's answer some questions. Okay. We have a few, not too many. Not too many. All right. So the first question is, will you please ask your guides if Jack Smith is here in America now to arrest? Hold your butts. Hold on, you guys. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not because it all looks sideways to me. Okay, David. Are you still here with us, David? Yes. Thank you. And a reminder, I may forget to say the yes or the no. But 95% of the time, I say the yes or the no, okay? When I get in the zone, I don't always remember to do that. Okay, so that's a yes. David is here. Can you show us check again? Hold on. Try not to move my hand. Can you show us check again, please? Thank you. Can you show us possibly? Right here. Thank you, David. Okay, David, show us the energy all around us. There you go. Thank you. Okay. David, angels, spirit guides, in the name of Christ, are you of the highest light? Yes, thank you. Back to position. Clear, please. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest light? Yes, thank you. Clear, please. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest light? Yes, thank you. Thank you, David. Okay, clear, please. All right. Is Jack Smith here in America to arrest F-45? That's a yes. Clear, please. Does Jack Smith have U.S. military Does Jack Smith have military backup from The Hague and U.S. military? Yes. And somebody says that Rump doesn't really have immunity from crimes because he's not really the president. Okay, technically that is true. But he has to be proven not the president before he loses his immunity. Somebody says, I just can't understand how and why the government is letting Rump and Muskrat tear our country up. And the answer to that immediately that I got was that they got so deep into it that it is taking time for them to wake up. They are literally lost in this in this BS, in this situation. They're completely lost in the situation. But they are waking up. Not every single one of them, but enough. Okay. Is the Wisconsin April 1st Supreme Court election going to be fair and not corrupted? Yes. All right. Will the Department of Education be removed by Rump? No. And then the next part was that he's supposed to sign an executive order to end it. He signed, the thing is, he has signed a lot of executive orders and they are not going through. Anything he's done so far has been illegal and sneaky. And he's been getting caught. Will the court that is supreme ever overturn the complete immunity for the president? Look that up a little. Yes. Will there be another unaliving attempt for Rump? Yes. Thank you. Someone wanted to know, thank you, David. Someone wanted to know who gains by pretending the Tsar is still alive and the head of the Red Country. And the answer they gave me was, it keeps Rump and the people of the Red Country in line. He's not the only person with that agenda. So the person that is actually making the decisions is a person who is just exactly like the Russian Tsar. Is the Russian Tsar still living on planet Earth? No. Is the Russian Tsar physically on planet Earth? No. Okay, keeps coming up with that. Just because we can't see something doesn't mean it isn't real. And just because we're looking at something doesn't make it real. Right now is about trusting in the unseen. Will Sarah, the Arkansas governor, be successful in building jails? No. Okay, would U.S. Marshals help the military remove Rump? Yeah. Has Trump cut off the... whoops. Oh, well. Has Trump cut off the money to the Department of Commerce? No. Has Trump been successful in cutting off the money for the Department of Commerce? No. Okay. Is it true that Trump paid $6 million for the incarceration of the Venezuela prisoners? Yes. Okay, this one's kind of hard. I need yes or no questions, guys. What will NASA do with SpaceX contract when Elon is removed? Well, first, is the U.S. government going to seize the space cadets hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to ask this question. Is the U.S. government going to seize the space cadets' satellites? There we go. Thank you. Thanks for being patient, guys. Just had to figure out how to... Okay. Is there somewhere else that the United States can purchase satellites for the United States internet? That's a big yes. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Is F. Rump wearing a an ankle bracelet due to restricted movement? Yes. Can you point to a number on how many times F. Rump has been arrested since he's become president? And that's a 1. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, David. Will he ever have that ankle bracelet removed? Yes. Will F. Rump have a medical setback that sends him to a mental health facility? Yes. Clear, please. Is F. Rump already having that medical event? Yes. Thank you. Clear, please. Will F. Rump have a heart-related medical event? Look at it shake. Yes. Thank you. Clear, please. Will that happen while he is still in the office of the presidency? This says no. Okay, thank you, Spirit Team. And David? Does anyone on the Supreme Court know what's going on behind the scenes? Big yes. Okay, clear, please. Are they helping to move this process of removing F. Rump? Are they helping do that? Helping us to do that? Yes. Thank you. Clear, please. Is Justice Roberts and other proper justices working with the military, with Jack S., in the removal of F. Rump? That's a yes. Okay. That is the questions. Look at it go. All right. Thank you. Clear, please. Okay. I'm going to ask if there is a message. David, you're going to have to deal with me using my left hand, please. I appreciate the cooperation. David, is it okay for me to use my left hand to hold this pendulum? Yes, there he is. Thank you. Do you have a message for us, David? Yes. Clear, please. With the numbers, can you show us how many words are in your message? Is that a 5? Okay, 5 words. All right, let's see how far we get this time. David, can you give us the first letter of the first word? Is that a C? Thank you. Can you give us the next letter of the first word? that an O? Thank you. Can you give us the next letter of the first word? Is that an N? Thank you. Are you saying the word con? Yes. Thank you. Can you give us the first letter of the second word, please? Is that an A? Thank you. Can we get the second letter of the second word, please? Is that an R? Yes. Can we get the third letter of the second word, please? Is that a T? Are you saying con artist? Okay, thank you. Thank you, David. Clear, please. Is there another word in your message? Yes. Thank you. Can we get the first letter of the third word in your message? Is that a K? Yes. Thank you, David. Can we get the second letter of the third word, please? Is that an N? Thank you. Thank you. Can we get the third letter of the third word, please? Is that an O? Are you saying nose? Con artist nose? Thank you. All right. Is there another word in your message? Excellent. Thank you. Can we get the first letter of the fourth word, please? Is that an N? Okay, thank you. Can we get the second letter of the third word, please? Is that an O? Thank you. Can we get the third letter of the fourth word, please? Is that a W? Con artist knows now. Excellent, thank you. Is there another word? Clear, please. What is the first letter of the fifth word, please? Is it an A? Yes. Is that an A? Yes, thank you. Can we get the second letter of the fifth word, please? Is that a B? Are you trying to spell the word about? Okay. Thank you. Is there another word in your message? Yes, thank you. Can you show us the first letter of that word, of the sixth word, please? Is that an L? Thank you. Can we get the next letter of the sixth word, please? The second letter of the sixth word, please. Is that an A? Thank you. Can we get the next letter in the sixth word, please? Is that an M? Thank you. Can we get the next letter of the sixth word, please? An I? Thank you. Can we get the next letter? Is that an N? Is there another letter? Okay, can we get that next letter, please? Is there a G? Are you spelling laming? Okay, David. Thank you, David. Can you explain what laming is with the word? What other word can you use for us other than laming? Can you spell that for us? I. Then I. Can we get another letter, please? A T? Is there another letter in that word? About laming it. Okay. Thank you, David. That was awesome, actually. Okay, you guys, con artist knows now about laming it. That was pretty good. That's a pretty good message, you guys. Con artist knows about laming it. I think what he's saying is con artist knows he's outie. He knows that he's sick too. Okay. Let's pull some cards. See what's going on with that. Oh. The Black Rose. Black Rose cards. Mystic. Black Rose. 2 shuffles, they said. Okay, don't forget to visit Dana at the Magic of Somatic Money. She has a new video out for her energy forecast. And she adds her astrology and some of the cards from the deck I actually bought from her. I don't have it with me, but she shows you the deck, the really pretty one, the newer one. She pulls some cards from that and shows you a little astrology. All right, Spirit team, please, for the highest good, from the highest counsel, best of the best of my spirit team. Call, hearing from, conversation, talking, unblocking. Children, immaturity. Did you guys see that video where the space cadet was playing with his silverware? Doing that K. Only you, focused on just you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you watching you. We already know who's being watched. The both of them. F. Rump and his other wife, the space cadet. Okay, hold on there, team. Proposal, commitment, offer. Taking it to the next level. We're going to focus on those words right now, not so much the pictures. Pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain, which is what he wants to inflict. And he's doing a darn good job. But we know better. We know where this is headed. Ego. You think? Oh, I like her nails are yellow. Arrogance. Having too much pride. Being stubborn. Holding back. Holding back information, that's for sure. Toxic, unhealthy, poison, delusions, nasty behavior. Ascending, learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. That's us. That's what this situation is bringing. So we're going to pull some cards to see what is going to be his downfall. And I feel like it's more than one thing. Triggers, flashbacks, trauma bond, inner child wounds, attracting toxic, sneaky, fake profile, hiding from you, behind the scenes, social media. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Okay, let's ask what the downfall is going to be. We'll use the what lies beneath deck. Very similar to the Black Rose deck. What is F. Rump's downfall going to be? What will it entail? Blaming. Holy crap, blaming. Oh, what's the word I want? Making it, there's a word, you know how I get with words. There's a word where you do something, not like hobbling. Nasty business. He's going to be hobbled. Con artist knows about laming. He knows he's going down. making someone unable to function, making them unable to move about, laming. What's on? Doing drugs. Cannot make this stuff up, you guys. We're gonna do this fairly quickly. Oh, we got a minute. We got about another half hour. Because I do want to read President Harris and President Biden. Maybe President Obama. He's got something to do with this. Okay, what will Trump's downfall entail? Insecure. His own mind. Okay, Spirit Team, be a little more specific, please. Give us one thing specifically, please, Spirit Team, that will be his downfall. Falling apart, okay. That's the mental thing. Because it's cascading. It's that butterfly effect. He's not okay here. And then again, I say this often, you add that with the narcissism, it's a terrible combination. Dementia, and I'm going to say that word because that's what it is. That's what they keep telling me. Dementia. His dementia and his narcissism are compounding one another. It's like when you have physical pain. What's the word I want for that? Physical pain. When you're in pain all the time, okay? You wouldn't believe I was an English major. That was a long time ago. Chronic. Thank you, Spirit Team. Chronic physical pain. When you're in chronic physical pain and then you get another chronic illness that has the same symptoms as the illness you already have. So it's compounding that. Those two things compound each other. So you're in double the pain, right? So his dementia and his narcissism compound one another. And all of his choices are out of this demented mind. And it was already not right to begin with. Give us the specific downfall of the Space Cadet, please. Running away. He can't handle what's going on right now. Selling his own shares, okay? Well, buddy, if you sell them all, that's fine. You'll have money, but you won't have any recurring income. Love story. Once upon a time, we built this one before. Once upon a time, there were two lovers. Rump and the Space Cadet. Honeymoon's over. Been over. Didn't take long, did it? Depression. Well, continued drug use, daily drug use, and it is daily, will create depression because the drug use stops causing that euphoria, and it really screws up your serotonin levels after a while. Kick to the curb. Yeah, Space Cadet's getting kicked out, period. His name is Wes, and he's not in this mess. He's no one. He doesn't belong in the House of White. All right, one more. And check yourself. So that's our message, to check ourselves. Check in with ourselves. Check in with our spirit teams. Check in with our bodies. Check in with our spiritual health. Okay? So let's do that. Let's check in and work on those chakras. It's very important right now to ground. Okay, President Harris. They said three shuffles. These are a little big. Just a little tiny bit big for me. Okay. All right then, that's 3. Okay, we're going to take that one upside down. The world. Change. President Harris. Oh, to the subscriber that asked me, a subscriber said they had a dream about, they were shaking hands with President Harris and they were talking about the removal of Rump and what was going on, and she said, shh, keep your voice down. And I think that you asked me what that meant, but I think you nailed it. It meant, shh. It's a secret. It has to remain a secret. So you were right about that. President Harris energy, please. Resting. 4 swords, resting. Staying safe. She's got her swords. She's got her roses, love, support. She's got her clarity. Just waiting. Okay, what did I ask? In my head, I ask, is President Harris going to be SCOTUS right after, or I'm sorry, POTUS. Oh, sorry about that. POTUS right after Rump is removed, immediately after. Will she follow him as POTUS? And we got 8 of Cups, which is walking away from an existing situation. And the Yes card of the Ace of Pentacles. It's a beautiful thing, people. 7 of Wands, she has the vantage point. Knows what's coming at her. That's why we pulled, that's why the 4 swords came out. She's taking care of herself. And the King of Cups. King of Cups is about the nurturing and the emotional support that she gets. One more, Spirit Team. 6 of Cups, yep. Nostalgia, grassroots. The words I'm getting is grassroots. Going back to grassroots. Okay. Let's read on President Obama before we read on President Biden. What time is it? Okay. I want 3 shuffles for this one too. I don't even remember what this is. Harmony Tarot. I got so many and I ordered more. Okay, one more, you guys. Getting dark outside, a little, well, not dark. It's cloudy here. And it's cold. But the tree buds are still budding. And one of my aloe plants sprouted a flower. I'm gonna have to repot those. They're little. They're starter plants. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah. Partnerships. President Obama. Partnerships. Getting together with other people. Making plans, Spirit Team said. Making plans. Three of Swords. The whole thing is breaking his heart. The treason. The lies. Oh my God, he's just straight out lying now. He's not even bothered trying to hide it. Oh yeah, I didn't sign that. Yo. If you say so, that's your chicken scratch, buddy. Knight of Cups. His task is to help to bring us emotional balance. This is President Obama we're doing, by the way. Seven of Pentacles. Starting to see the fruits of their labor, of his labor. It's a common use, guys. You know, and I'm not complaining. I lose about 1 subscriber a day. And I just get the sense that people are just losing faith. I had 1 subscriber say, I'm unsubscribing because none of this stuff is happening. Your spirit team this and your spirit team that. Listen, our spirit teams don't have anything to do with this. They're here for our support. That is what they're here for. They don't do anything. They don't actively try to change anything. It's not their job. They can't. Okay? There are beings that can step in, and they're waiting. If they need to, they will. But it's not our spirit team. And it's not our higher power. It's not God. It's not the universe. It's not Jesus either. It's not Christ. We're doing this. We created it. Now we have to clean it up. But our spirit team is not responsible because someone else's free will changed the timeline. That's why we're not doing timelines anymore. Okay? Well, I understand people lose subscribers, and it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. Also, I want to talk about those. Listen, if you see a commercial, I'm trying to put a commercial beginning, middle, and end, and I keep going back to look, and they've got 13 or 14 commercials in there. So I'm going to have to get a hold of support because it's getting ridiculous. Okay? I am now, because of the lack of commercials, my income has now been cut in half. And I'm on disability. I was on disability. And it would take months for me to get back on it. Even though I'm not doing anything physical. Do you see what I'm saying? So, I need to have commercials in there. It's like there's no happy medium. So if you guys are, I'm going to try the beginning, middle, and end, the manual. Do it manually. And please, in the comments, let me know if there's commercials, okay? Because they're not going to show up for me because it's my channel. Okay? Okay. Every now and then, but not very often. 3 of Cups for President Obama. More partnerships. Some celebrating. And the Moon. Things that are hidden. They are hiding this. They have to. Okay, let's read for President Biden real quick, and then we'll pull some for us, too. Just a few. Okay, come on, bunnies. Happy little bunnies. Okay, they said 2 times for this one. These shuffle so nice. Okay, there's 2. President Biden, please. President Biden's energy. I almost said attitude. what he's dealing with. That's how he feels. Letting go of attachments. Removal. Eight of Pentacles. Seeing results. Serious business. The Tower. Gonna bring him down. It really hurts me when I hear people say President Biden and President Harris didn't do anything. What? Okay, reality check. There was nothing they could do. Can't just run up to the podium and accuse people of stealing votes all willy-nilly. You need proof. They're doing something. They have been doing something. The Star. A new perspective. Hopes, dreams, wishes. I just heard praying. He's praying a lot. Getting ready to get rid of those two. And the World. So we had the World for President Harris, and now we have the World for President Biden. New beginnings. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we got a few minutes. Let's do us with our light seers. We'll pull an angel card real quick. One. You want 3 on this one? 3 shuffles. I decided it's time for me to pull my head out of my head and get back to being thoroughly connected to spirit all day, every day, again. Because I can get lost inside my head. Okay. Our energy right now, our collective energy, please. 3 of Swords. Pretty much. I wanted this one too, the double again. Letting go of attachments. We've been attached and focused on Rump and the Space Cadet too much. And we have not learned how to pull ourselves away from information that comes out about them. Once we see that information, it's like we're stuck there. Okay, we know what they're doing. Okay? We're all aware of what they're doing. We don't need to inundate ourselves with the news. Yeah, I struggle with it too, you guys. I'm not getting on you. I'm just putting this out there honestly and straightforward. We spend too much time worrying about what they're going to do. What if they do this? What if they do that? Well, if we keep focusing on it, guess what? They're going to do it. Okay, we need to get back to the final outcome. That's why my spirit guides deal in final outcomes. And the final outcome is always she is president. Period, point blank. And he is not. Period, point blank every single time. We need to believe in what we can't see. We need to believe in our intuition and how we feel internally, spiritually, in our hearts. Forget what they're doing. No, worrying about it's not going to change it. It's going to make it worse, but it's not going to make it not happen. What makes it not happen is we don't pay attention to it. It's human to be worried, but we don't have to live in that fear. Let's get back on the ascension train. It's taken. It's ready to go. It's taken off. Judgment. Pretty much what I just said. And the Devil card. Releasing, looking inward. Why is it that we're so afraid? What piece is missing for each of us, myself included? What piece is missing? What is the piece of the puzzle that we need to find to have faith? And no one's going to have faith 24/7, but to have more faith, to tip the scales towards faith rather than lack of trust, lack of faith, right? Just checking the time. And the King of Pentacles, grounded, secure, methodical. Let's be that. In this reading, that's not about finances. Seven of Pentacles. See, I love this card. You're just beginning to see results, and we are seeing results. We have to pay attention to that. What's being blocked? How many times has he been told no? Okay, every time he does something illegally, he screws himself. First and foremost, he screws himself. Excuse my analogy, but that's all I could come up with. And there we go. Seeing the fruits of our labor, or we're seeing the results we're looking for. Seven of Pentacles. Building a foundation. Those are chakra colors. Root, sacral, solar plexus, from bottom to top. A message to stay grounded. We're practicing having our feet on the ground and our spiritual selves in the 5D and the 6D. Okay? We're practicing how to do that, how to be truly be a spiritual being that lives physically on the planet, but our minds and our spiritual selves, and we're connected to our higher selves at the same time. It's uncomfortable. It's not going to kill us. The High Priestess. That connection to spirit, to higher power. And one more, so we can pick an angel card. Here we go. Information coming in very, very, very quickly. Seven of Pentacles. Seeing results. More results will come. One thing right after the other. And it's up to us to start putting two and two together. If we have to focus, if we just can't help ourselves and we just got to focus on this guy, then focus on writing a list of keeping track of how many times he's been told no, or blocked, or both. Something that gives us hope. Okay, angel number. It's the Divine Angel Oracle deck. Not a promotion. I think I got that on eBay. Oh, was I telling you about Zero Day? Oh, you gotta watch it. They make reference to a character named Leon. It's a mini series. It's about what's happening now. Okay? And instead of the space cadet, it's a female, and they use the terms sociopath, billionaire, tech billionaire. Yeah. You gotta watch it. And some of the things that the characters say. will make you cry. All right, that's enough with the shuffling. That show made me realize how much I love this country. Oh my goodness. Angel number, self-care. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Self-care. Practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and engaging in activities that bring joy into your life. All right, you guys. I should stop the video so I can get this uploaded when I said I was going to get it uploaded. All right? Oh, love you guys. Have a beautiful evening, morning, day. Much love, many blessings. Thanks for showing up, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you. See you in the funny papers.